What's new with Eastman and this NPE 2018?
Well, there's a lot of exciting things for Eastman here at NPE in 2018. But what's the most exciting is how our portfolio continues to broaden. We're still growing tremendously with our flagship platform and our Triton materials, and there's a lot of exciting new advancements and new applications for Triton. But we also see the breadth of our copolyester and specialty polyesters continuing to grow. We have new medical grades that have flame retardancy. We also have some new polyesters going into 3D printing. And of course, we're continuing to grow our footprint with new potential applications in our new Triva cellulose ester materials. Triton has been a fantastic material for us. It's one of the fastest growing engineered materials of all time, especially in the last 50 years. And what's great about Triton is the market has been pulling it as much as we've been pushing it. So we've grown tremendously in some of the early wins in food contact spaces. It continues to proliferate in appliances, outside of food contact into medical, and in areas of building construction and graphic arts. So it continues to grow and it continues to evolve. The technology, the base technology, is really, really exciting, and it can be transformed and it can be tuned. And that's what we're seeing as we go forward. Triton is the ability for Triton to become more than just what we've used in the last few years, to become something even more.
What do you think is Triton's main differentiator from other products?
Well, it's a great question. We get asked that all the time. It really depends on the application or market space. In certain area markets, it's the chemical resistance. The unique performance versus its competitive set is tremendous. The way it can take the harshest, most caustic disinfectants in constant contact without crazing or cracking is really remarkable and really recognized in the medical industry. In other areas, it's just the safety profile. Born out of safe polyester chemistries, people really love the profile it has with toughness and dishwasher durability. So it really is unique by application space, and that's what's exciting about it. What the IoT really means to us is it means the opportunity to think differently. So it's not just about one industry, it's about a way of doing business, a way of communicating, a way of devices needing to do more every day. So whether it's the devices on your wrist, devices in your home, or devices out in a field for a farm, every device needs to figure out how to do more. And that's the connectivity and the capabilities that we can bring through some of our materials, not because we're going to be the software, we're going to be really the housing and the hardware that allows you to do things in different ways. What we're excited about is we're really not interested in being just some kind of plastic. We're interested in trying to be the right kind of plastic for the applications we participate in. IoT for us is just another way for customers and companies to find a way to differentiate, take novel materials, advance them, and take stuff that people used to kind of think about as well, we're just going to use some kind of material in here, to say, no, let's use the right material that can give us the right properties, that gives the right differentiation. That's how we got involved in IoT, as customers trying to do more than what they've always done. The medical areas, there's many markets we're participating in, whether it's fluid path management, packaging, or some of the housings that we're talking about with our new MXF material that has really tremendous chemical resistance profile. But all of those devices are learning to talk more and more. Data is being collected every day, and so that is already in play in the medical area. So in the medical housings arena, hospitals and healthcare providers are facing an increasing risk of infection. And so in order to combat that, they're using very, very, very aggressive disinfectants. Those disinfectants then attack and eat away at the plastics that are commonly used in many of these housings around the world. Eastman has come up with a material called MXF that allows for the harshest disinfectants to be used without eating away at our plastic. So the product looks and actually performs as it was day one for years.
So what is the next hurdle that you think Eastman will help customers overcome?
The great thing about hurdles is you can't predict them. But what you can do about a hurdle that comes to you is get the right people to collaborate, work together, and solve those issues. So whether we're talking about sustainability issues from raw material sourcing, or we're looking at end of life and recycling capabilities like we've worked on with Sun Chemical and our de-seaming technology for our full body labeling market, hurdles are always going to be present. What's unique about Eastman is the way we engage the full value chain in order to solve those hurdles. And we're dedicated and we're resourced to do so. What's next is going to be driven by what the world needs. So we're very well aligned with the global macro trends, but we're also well aligned with our customers and trying to make sure we understand what the underserved needs and opportunities are from them. So we're going to continue to push our specialty polyester materials. We believe there's a lot of potential across the full breadth of our portfolio. We're going to continue to innovate in the cellulose ester, the biomaterial standpoint too. Treva is the latest example of a brand new material that's 40% bio-derived, that is an engineered property profile material, and it has a great potential going forward. So we're still working in today because today has a lot of opportunity that will drive us into tomorrow.